Yo, what's going on, guys? It's 5K Perfectionist coming at you guys with a new video this morning. It's currently 7:54 a.m. Run is done and everything. 9 miles this morning, and it is Monday. Uh, Great morning. Pretty good run. Felt a little challenging this morning. Um, I'm just coming off, and if you see a glare down at the bottom of the screen, my phone is kind of cracked, so just bear with me with that. Sorry about that. But anyway, as far as the training update goes, 52 miles the week before last, 50 miles last week, and I ended off my week on Sunday with a 8-mile run on Sunday. That started a 10-mile progression run on Saturday, and so I just did 8. So I was at 42 miles on Saturday, and so I was like, I'll just do 8 miles on Sunday or whatever and hit 50, and that'll satisfy me or whatever. And I ended up running like the last 5 miles under 550 or under 550 per mile or something like that. And so it was amazing. Pretty fit right now. This morning it was tough though. This morning I was on the treadmill for 9 miles. I usually do at least 2 of my runs during the week on the treadmill. Um, and I just wanted to make this video kind of to remind you guys, even though you might be having a good training block, or training might be going well for a couple weeks, it just matters that you keep going and that you keep it up and that you don't falter or don't get too complacent with, okay, I've had a few good weeks, I can run 40 miles this week, or I can run 35 miles this week, or whatever. If you're running like 20 miles or 10 miles a week, don't get complacent and be like, oh my goodness, I finally ran 12 miles. I've been running 10 miles for like 5 weeks straight, and I've finally hit 10 miles. Let's take a chop down block week down to 5 miles. Unless you're in a resting phase where you're resting and then about to build back up again over the next coming weeks, don't get complacent and get too happy about, you want to be happy about the goals that you hit, and you want to be happy about consistency. And but what makes you even more happy is more consistency and more consistency, and making the running and the health and everything and all those ends, just a lifestyle in general. And that's the biggest thing I'm learning, is that I'm learning to say no to everything that isn't moving me towards my goals. I'm learning to be like, okay, I know that this isn't beneficial to my training, and so if it's not beneficial, I'm gonna just X out of my life in totality, because I realize that we don't have that much time on Earth. Um, you have an finite period of time to where you can reside on this Earth, and then whatever you've accomplished, you've accomplished. Whatever you haven't, you haven't. And I want my name to be remembered, not only within my family, but outside of my family. May not be in a way that's related to fame or something like that, but a lot of people around me will have an impact from my life, and I don't want to just walk around having fun all the time. You want to have fun, but you want to have fun in meaningful ways, ways that actually um, get people together, ways that add more value to your life, not ways that add detriment. And so that's what I'm kind of practicing within my life. More of a kind of like Buddhist approach to running, to where it's like a lifestyle, and you eating it, living it, sleeping it, breathing it, all that, this, that, and the third, because you want to hit on all ends. You want to make sure you're stretching, hydrating, resting, eating well, everything like that. And that's another thing that I'm working on right now, is eating. Um, I'm eating a lot more now, but I find that the more I train hard, the more I feel like I can eat whatever the heck I want. Like yesterday, I had like a mini Snickers bar, and I'm like, dude. And the day before that, I had like a Fanta soda, and I'm like, dude, you haven't, had these type of things in like months to years, and you now eating them just because you're training harder than you ever have been training, and you're better than you ever have been. And that's kind of like getting complacent, and that's kind of like, okay, I'm really fit right now. I can eat a Snickers or have a Fanta, and it's okay to do those things, but in moderation. at certain times, like after a big race or after a good 2 week training block, you can have you a soda or a fan. Don't do it every day. And my message to you guys today would just be stay consistent in what you do. Whatever you do, whatever is your goal for running, whatever is your goal for your job, whatever is your goal for your diet, stay consistent. Consistency pays. A couple days of doing good does not pay dividends. It's about what you do on a consistent basis, day in, day out, week in, week out, and month in, month out, year in, year out, and then you see the big results. Then you see what, or else next year you might find yourself in the same spot you're in today, which I've done plenty of times in my life, plenty of times in my running career, and trust me, it's not fun and it doesn't add value. And a year later, when you're in the same spot, you're just gonna look back and be like, oh, I could have got a head start by being consistent. And so with that, guys, let's have a great week. It's 5K Perfectionist. I'm out.